An award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
DUSTiN!
I know everything that DUSTiN is saying sounds totally delusional.
DUSTiN, where are you going? Just trust me!
DUSTiN, you slow down. DUSTiN!
DUSTiN, you're a goddamn Einstein.
DUSTIN's right. You're a certified genius. I think that's a great idea, Mike. Thank you, DUSTiN.
If you look up the word tempting in the dictionary, you will find a picture of Sean.
Looks like Jawa is stuck between a rock and a Sean place.
I think it's because Sean is very built and he's sexy as hell. I'm going to sleep next to Sean Smith.
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad. Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody's going around saying that you're crazy, that you're lazy, and you're unmotivating. To the people that surround you in society, they control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of your emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all meltdown.
to Meltdown Island. This is the part of the show where I welcome you to the show and tell you about the show. So welcome to the show, and my name is Dustin, and I'm all alone today. So what am I going to do? Something different. Something new. Something fresh. What's that? I don't know. I do know. Surprise! It is a live space where I'll be sharing the live space with you, the listeners and viewers. I don't know. Let's see if it works. I'm excited as well. Don't know how we're going to do it. Maybe I got to go up here and then share it. All right, that's a good idea. Let's see. X. Boop. It's what's happening. You know what I mean? X is. It's what's happening. So let's find the space here. See if we can find it and get into my own space. Give it a listen, Lou. Collapse that. What would I do next? I'd go to, I guess, myself. That's a good idea. And join the spaces. I'm listening. Listen live. Start listening. Oh, there we go. Get it. It's working, except I can hear myself. And that's not going to be the best. It might be trippy, though. We'll see. Got it. It's funny. I'm hilarious. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm doing it. Got it. It's funny. All right. I'm hilarious. I am. Thank you. Minimize. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. I think I'm doing it. This is working out well. So far, it's working out super well. All right. I am. Thank you. Oh, somebody just joined. Minimize. It's a joiner right there. See them right there. That's fun. This is working out well. It is working out. So far, it's working out super well. I think I well, you want to hear what people say. I guess I'll turn it up. I like to be a floater. Welcome to welcome. Let's see. Definitely gonna have to turn that down. Definitely. I can't tell. Seems like it's still up. Listen to him work it out, you guys. He's doing it. Dustin is talking to himself. It's all the way turned down. It seems like it's turned down. I am talking to myself. Thank you, Les. Thank. It's not good. How do I stop it? How do I stop it? Dang it. Welcome. The plane boss. It's the plane. It's headed to Meltdown Island, not Fantasy Island. Get your head out of the clouds. Yes, Tattoo. Those are the smart ones. We here at Fantasy Island. Get the crazy ones. Les. Oh my gosh. How do I turn that off? Dang it. Tattoo. Those are. I got the volume all the way down. And yet we can still hear it, which is driving me crazy. So maybe this doesn't work. Okay, we're learning. I do. It is. How come I still hear it? Well, we're learning. Don't you like to learn together? Learning stuff together. Also share the tab audio. The thing is you would want to hear other people. Can't hear it on the stream. Oh, okay. So I just have to deal with it. Oh, I like that. Thank you very much for that heads up. Learning stuff together. Thanks for that heads up. The tab audio. The thing is you would want to hear other people. Boy, that's can't hear it on the stream. It's gonna be difficult to. So I just have to deal with it. Oh, I like that. Thank you very much. I got an idea. I can turn my volume down, and then when somebody comes up to talk, I can turn up and turn up. Thanks for that heads up. So far, we got Briar He was supposed to send
Boy,
me
that's gonna
like
be
10
difficult.
ETH. I mean,
It'll be
apparently I've won some
difficult
sort of
to
contest, and I'm waiting just for that
deal
to
with.
come in.
I got an idea.
To,
I could turn my volume down, and then when
I'm
somebody
pretty
comes
sure
up
that
to
it
talk,
will.
I turn
I
up and
trust
turn up.
everyone. Well, now we
So
can
far,
hear
we got
it. Okay.
Breyer.
Oh, I got to turn the volume
who's
back down.
supposed
Here
to
we
send
go. Oop. Les, keep me on it. Keep me honest, bud. Thank you, Breyer. I see. See, we got lots of laughs on here. Not so much. Oh, there they are. Here they come in. Oh, good. Now you can see that people are laughing. That's good. It's good to know. We like to have fun here on Meltdown Island. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to apologize for it today. Maybe tomorrow. There you go. Good. Well, this is working out so far. Hi. Welcome to Meltdown Island, the only show that talks about my life. You know what I mean? There ain't a lot of shows about me out there. There should be, probably, but nevertheless, we here on this one right now. Thank you. Um, I'm just gonna leave this space open as I start to do my show here, and if people come in and want to speak about the pond and the X, we'll put you live on the YouTubes, and we'll figure this out. Apparently, we're looking for some rewards. A lot of people were freaking out over what they call the Halloween time for ghosts and goblins and all kinds of things. And guess what, Les? They didn't come in, bud. No rewards were dropped. And Dustin freaked out. I did. And that's okay. I'm allowed to freak out. What the world needs now is more shows about DUSTiN. No, that is the comment. That is on you. Do. Thank you. Les, are you still in the Shiba Inu? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna want you to switch over to Pond as soon as possible. I know I've told you Pepe. I know I've told you. I've told you Pepe, but now I'm trying to tell you Pond. And this, what I'm experiencing right now, is a very good example of what has happened and is why people won't really listen to anyone anymore. Because everything keeps changing, right? There's always something new, always some new. Something new. And what I'm trying to say is, this is not only new, but this is gonna be revolutionary. Still holding that sheep. I hear you, bud. I hear you. A lot of us were. A lot of us were. And then a lot of us said, "You know what? I think I'm going to, get out of this because I see it going under that 1." I think was that 6 zeros, 5 zeros? Who knows anymore? But what I do know is, of course, it's going to go back up. We were about to hit a bull run. So good luck to you, Les. However, if you're interested in what we call the future, which you know I am. I'm a futurist. I'm a futuronomic. I don't know if those are real words, but I feel like they are. What I would have to say is, I got something in my eye. Appreciate that. Hard for me to sell my 1.5 milli when I'd be losing money. Okay, I hear that. I hear that. Here's what you gotta think though. Here's what I want you to think. If you moved over, how much would you lose, right? And if you lose a certain percentage, then say to yourself, what's the likelihood of Shiba Inu doubling in price, tripling in price, quadrupling in price? What is the likelihood of that? Not very high is my call. That's the reason I moved. Now, I was lucky enough to be on Twix, the Twitters, the X, and what I've learned on there is simple yet complex. A fella, who doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't know who they are. So it's a fella, and he's been in the crypto for a while. He got into Pepe. Pepe went to over 1 billion in 19 days. Exciting. That's when I got in. Right before that, couldn't cash out though because I didn't have enough ETH. That ETH gets real expensive when winters come out. Start taking that money out. Uh, Lately, I've been seeing stuff saying that sheep is going up in the next 6 months. Oh, I'm not saying that it's not gonna go up. I am saying that it will. All of them, all coins, all of them are about to go up. Why? Because it's the beginning of what they call the bull market. You still have yourself in your headphones. It's causing a slight echoes. Mhm. Alright, I'll take the headphones off. not a big deal. Hello? Anyway. Nobody's in the video in the X space anyway, so it doesn't even matter. What matters right now is me just talking to you. I got my wig on, looking real looking fresh. I feel like I hear something. It's enough to drive a person crazy, but what you gonna do? No Sean today. You know what I mean? So that sucks. What you gonna do? Can't do nothing about it. Let's go over here to this. Stand more. Uh-oh. There we go. There it is. Say goodbye. I hope. Whew. Ah, yeah, that seems better. Good. Ah, that is a wig. Yeah, I'm bald. I'm a bald man with wrinkles in the back of my head. Kids used to see me on TikTok and they go, "Oh, do you wear that wig? Are you brave enough to go outside without the wig?" And I go, "I'm not brave enough to go outside with the wig on. Are you kidding me? Get out of here," I would say to them. But then they wouldn't leave. Ultimately, I say all of that to say this. What I'm in is Pond, right? Shiba Inu is traded on Pond. The neat thing about Pond is all of the fees, all of the things that are charged to you are gonna go back to the users. That's exciting. So, I started day 1, September 1st. I started August 1st. I think that was when the mining event happened, and, from there, I definitely, um I definitely mined, which that's gonna be a big deal come rewards, and then I bought more because I realized, "Oh, why didn't I mine with all of the money I have?" Because I still had some in Pepe, still had some in Sheeb. She was the first coin we added to the deck, to be honest with you. For people like me, when they said, "What's the next coin?" And people like you were like, "Shiba Inu," because some of us still had Shiba Inu, and we wanted to get the rewards. We wanted to um, just by using the decks, right? I'm not sure what you're on, Les. I think you're on a centralized exchange, though. I think this is decentralized, so you need to have ETH in order to make swaps, and you would need to have your own wallet on like MetaMask or whatever to attach to Pond decks. All right. Now maybe I'll show you how easy it is to use. Just pop it up. Boop. There it is. Oops, that's the wrong one. Nope. You think I'd have been ready for this? This is a new thing. Anyway, we got a message today of them saying that basically they're ramping it up. Like today might be the day. Today might be the day. And already off of that one announcement, it's gone up. Look at that, shooting up. Uh, it's 11.8. I bought it at 10.9 earlier, and so I've already doubled that one buy. 30 up, 10%. Um, and it's going to fluctuate. But as soon as these rewards happen, that's when we're going to be able to say, "Hey, everyone, I used the DEX for 1 month, and look at the rewards I got." Until that happens, Les, what am I going to say? I can't tell you to do anything. I'll be honest with you. There's nothing I can tell you to do because I don't have any proof about it. But I'm hoping that the rewards come in for the simple fact, not only for my own bag, not only for my own mental and living stability, goodness, but also for being able to tell people. Like my brother came on, sent me a message today telling me to use a pancake swap to buy some fake Elon Musk coin, and I'm like, "What, dude? I've been begging you for a month to use Pondex, and you gonna come in the day that somebody." I should tell him this. That's probably a fake thing. It's not released by Elon Musk. I'll tell you that much. It is a every day somebody can release a coin. Every day, thousands of coins are made and released, and most of them are rug pulls. And I have a feeling that this one's going to be as well. But yeah, I probably should meet. What's this? Yeah, probably should meet up with you, and you can help me convert the pawn. It's super simple. The thing is I'm not even. I mean, I do believe in Pond, and all of my money is in Pond. In fact, listen to this, Les. I have I have a maybe I could look it up and we can look through it together. Let's see. Dune backslash Pond coin.com. We'll see. Pond. Here we go. This is good. Oh, sweet. Watch this. Watch this, Les. Watch this. I had Doge for a bit, but converted it to SHIB. That was a wise choice. The thing that don't get me wrong, the embarrassing thing is I was a SHIB maxi. I telling all I gave SHIB away to people because I was so sure that it was the next big dog thing, right? All right. Sorry, getting my bearings, bearing it in. Oh, here we go. Share this. Uh-huh. Run, I guess. Oh no. Sign in. Oh dang. Accept. I don't care about all that. I think. Oh. No, don't show all safe passwords. Oh shoot. Don't snapshot that, you guys. Thank you. Well, I can't show you, I guess, because it has to run it. Anyway, who's that? That's not who I want. I want Moji. Moji is the one. Moji. I'll put Moji right here. Moji. Let's see. Nope, not found. All right, great. Well, we still trying. We still trying out here. We're trying to give you the. All right. So what I was going to show you, I'll just try to tell you. All right. It has everything. That thing that I was about to show you has everything listed. It has so much information that it's ridiculous. And yes, Satoshi is the one that popped up. Yep. I Snapchatted that hard. How dare you, Crystal? I asked you not to. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All the passwords. What's this say? Don't be sharing that stuff, Dustin. Thank you, Gnome. Thank you, Gnome. I appreciate that. Someone's looking out for me. What site was that? It's called Dune, DUNE. Here's the exciting thing about that. So the guy who started that page, he was like somebody who's into it, right? He's somebody who's into it. And he's like, well, I'm sure somebody's going to do this. Day 1, day 2, nobody did it. Day 5, he was like, I guess maybe I could do it. And he did it. And now it's the #1 search page on Dune, apparently. And he's getting all popular just because he has passion for what we're all in, and he has the skills to do it, and he just went out and did it. The other person that's doing something like that is building. He built a 3D game that you can use with your. If you look my hands, and you're like this. Oh, I can't see, and you run into something. Meta thing. But he's built like 7 video games. I was going to interview him today, but I think I forgot to contact him. Well, it just goes to show you how not good I am at doing this stuff. Either way, we still doing it. Um, hello, awful waffles. Awful waffles. How are you? Um, so people are building things just from the passion they have because the other guy knows video games, and he goes, "I'm not gonna even gonna make money off of this. I'm doing it for my own resume to be like, I built this, and this in this year, right?" And it's exciting. It's like, wow, it's so inspiring and aspirational to see people building things and not making money off of it, especially somebody who's done art for his whole adult life and never made money off of it. To see other people doing it in a big way sure is nice. I found a great new video game. Is it called Pond X? Because the fun thing about Pond X is they've gamified it. So I started with a wallet around 1,500, no, about 2,000, 2,000, 2,500. Then I slipped down. I slipped down to like, no, I slipped up. I went up to like 1,500 because I kept investing all the money. So I was like a 1,500 wallet out of people who have millions of dollars, right? And and then what did I do? As soon as Pondex was released, I started swapping. And when I started swapping, uh, I became currently I'm number 24th ranked top swapper. My swap frequency, my swap volume is somewhere around, I don't know. I have almost $200,000 in volume just swapping back and forth, just going into one coin, going into Shiba Inu. So they had rewards for Shiba Inu, like 5x. You get 5x reward. And so I'd swap to Shiba Inu, I'd swap back, and I'd swap to Shiba Inu. And the other thing is I'm watching on this on my iPad here. I'll pull up like Dex tools, and I'll like go in here and I'll watch. Look, a buy, a sell, a buy. And as they pop in, some of the buys $4,000. $4,000? That's more than I started with. And they're buying it 4,000, 3,000, 6,000. That's double the money almost that I started with. People are buying it, right? You got people dropping 20 grand. And so when someone drops a 20 grand or a 10 grand and I see it pop up here, I mean, look at this. Look at that line. Shoot straight up. Nothing, 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 nothing. Shoot straight up. Let's see where else. Oh, there's where it was. So we had no action today. Little to zero action. And then bang, shoots up that high. So that's exciting. Things like that are definitely happening. And again, the exciting thing for me is that they're giving back and rewarding all of the people that use the decks the fees that were generated by the users, by us. And it's a game changer. No, Pondex sucks. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna platform you, Awful Waffle. I'm not platforming this message. Well, I wanna make money on it. Well, and that's the key, is looking on the debt on this Dex Tools. I downloaded an app, it's called Dex Tools, and it shows you the instant I make a trade, it'll go ding, completed, and then I'll go over here, and then within a second or two, it pops up. So it shows you almost to the, it's very on the money of when they pop up, of somebody actually makes a move. So you'll see it jump on here for like 20 grand or something like that. You can make a couple of swaps before it even registers over on like Coin Market Cap, which is what I've always used. But Coin Market Cap takes all of the averages of all the liquidity pools. Like this is one liquidity pool right here. When I go up here and I hit, uh, so I go PNDC, and then look how many liquidity pools there are. Done. So there's all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it takes the average of all of these liquidity pools and shows you what the price is, right? These are all things I've learned in the last 2 months, by the way. This is me having no idea about any of this stuff and learning it as I've gone. And someone who's been on centralized exchanges and on Shiba Inu and listening only to YouTubers, it got me down to nothing. And then I got over into PondX, and now I'm poised and ready to receive rewards that could be greater than the money I started with. Like, we're supposed to get something like PondETH, which is a brand new thing that is going to be perpetual. So for the rest of my life, if I keep that staked PondETH, I will every month make money from it, which is the DEX creating fees and fines that'll come back to us forever because we are the liquidity pool. We are the liquidity, right? There's no VCs, there's no venture capitalists, there's no big time investors other than us who mine. So this top one, it has 200,000. The next one has 100,000. The next one has 7,000. The next one has 48,000. So I've noticed that mine will drift between the top three different liquidity pools. And, you know, I just watch that main one for the most time because it's the main one. Let's face facts. It's got the most money in it. And look, already since I showed you that last picture, now look. It's already gone up that high, and now people are taking their profits, which is something I never did in Shiba Inu. I got in 3 days before Shiba Inu's all-time high, and what did I do? I said, "Oh, this is how I become a millionaire. I shouldn't touch that. I'm gonna be a millionaire now. I'm up 30 grand. Woohoo, let's go." Instead, I should have taken out that 30 grand, waited for it to drop back down to wherever, and then bought more, kept 10 grand for myself, and I would have had so much more. Does that make sense? Because that's the main thing. I never did that, and I've learned how to do it using these DEX tools and drifting, really, following these people that put down 10 grand or 5 grand. You know, somebody might sell back to back 7 grand, 5 grand, 2 grand, and then I'll buy, right? Because I'm like, "Oh, there we go. That's a big drop." So it's exciting and it's gamified. We just don't know what the end result goals are. That's the thing. Once we get that, it's gonna be a game changer because at that point, we're gonna be able to go, "Hello. Hi there, Thanksgiving family. Look at me. I used to be this, and now I'm up here. How you like me now?" We finally got some people in the pond, in my chat room. Let's see if they wanna chat with us at all. Maybe, give a little, shout out if they wanna come up and talk and tell us about their own Pond X experience. Again, this is a brand new, experience for me by
They
trying to
wanna
do this
chat
move
with us at
here,
all?
and we'll see if it
We can
works
maybe
out.
give a
Maybe it
little
doesn't.
shout out to people if they
already
want to come
ran
up
away,
and
so
talk
nobody wants to talk.
and tell us about their own
I will make
Pond
anybody
X
talk.
experience. Again,
Still
this is a
God,
brand new
Cashillionaire.
experience for me by trying to do this
Cashillionaire, you're a
move here,
Cashillionaire?
and we'll see if it works out. Maybe it doesn't. Somebody already,
Where's
2
Sean?
people already ran away, so nobody wants to
Sean
talk.
has
All
a
right.
show
I
opening,
won't
I
make
think,
anybody
here,
talk.
Friday, and,
Shill
I
God,
think this show became too much
Cashillionaire.
for him.
Cashillionaire, you're a
You know what I mean?
Cashillionaire? Let's
When you
go.
get all worked up and you got too much going on, you don't wanna
Where's
you
Sean?
want your show
Sean
where there's
has
other
a
people
show
involved
opening, I
to
think,
fail.
here
Now,
Friday.
am I those other people?
And,
No.
you know, I think
He's
this
Pat
show became
Barr.
too much for him.
Now that
You
I
know what I
made fun
mean?
of that guy, I think
When you
he's
get all
like,
worked up and
"Screw
you got
this,"
too much
he
going
took
on.
off. Okay, so we'll make that go away. Double the DUSTiN, double the fun. LMAFO echo. Shit, that sucks. You must have turned up the audio. No, I just doubled it up. Not irregardlessly, I think there's money to be made. And here's the other thing, Les. You can go in and you can trade your Shiba Inu for a little bit of pond and do it for like do it for $20. Or just, you know what I mean? Just do it for $20 to see what happens. Don't trade all of it. So much of myself is all or nothing and everything because I'm almost broke. I definitely last week was down to my last 300 million pond, which is like, I don't know, $300 and $400. and I finally got back over $1 billion. I'm real close, if not over what I started with when I got my mining. So we'll see. Yep, that is what I should have done. I agree. Yep. The reason the rewards haven't been revealed is because they're giving the savings to their internal developers and associates. No, they're not. They kind of already did. They gave $1 million to Matt Fury. They did do that 100%. And you know why? Here's why. They're gamifying it. They did that, um, and they're also buying PonCoin is perpetually buying Pepe, and in the safe, it's all Pepe and staked ETH. And the most um, taxed is PonCoin. So it's got on one chart it's all the way up, but on the what's in the safe is they keep selling the PonCoin for more Pepe, which has kept the price down for some of us who have over swapped over maybe did some losses because I definitely listen to this, Les. You want to hear how crazy I've gotten? I after slipping below a certain point and not having any more money, as soon as the banks would close, I would charge my card and I would overdraft my bank and then wait until about 6 in the morning and cash out. Some of those have been at losses, right? If you're going to play a dangerous game, you're going to lose some, and I definitely lost some. Um, but with that said, like I'm already back up, so that's a good thing. Um, but I'm getting lost in my thought because I'm looking at these messages. Thank you for your sweet messages. Hello, Gina. Is that what's her name? Gina Ginje. Gina. Yeah, Gina. Gina's very sweet. Appreciate you, Gina, for reaching out. Because I'm also not used to people actually reading my tweets. I'm so used to it being a void, a black hole void, that I used to putting out my what's going on in my life, and then all of a sudden I find out, oh, people are actually reading them now and are concerned. So that's just a new twist. That's a new thing for me to get used to. So I thank Gina for being very sweet, reaching out to me. But you guys, those of you who know me, you know how difficult it is to accept love from anyone. Yeah, that's dangerous. Might get OD fees. But here's the thing: I did get OD fees one time because I fell asleep. But with that said, my sleeping pattern has gone from 9 to 5 to 9 to 5 opposite. I'm sleeping. I'm awake all night now because I've been doing this. I've been playing them dangerous liaison games. And ultimately, why am I doing that? To keep my volume and my swaps up. Even if I lose a little bit, in my mind, the rewards are going to be so large that it's going to much like the Shiba Inu, right? Much like when you look and the arrow goes up, and then all these little things that were like big mountains and valleys are flat. That's what's going to happen. It's going to happen big, and when it does, all those lines are going to be very small that are really big right now, and it's going to make me look like a genius. But until it happens, I look like an idiot. And luckily, being a comedian, I'm used to that. Um, I'm used to that feeling. Look at that, Fathom at work dropping. Thank goodness. Keep it up, Fathom. Uh, so even if I get charged a fee for $50, I think there was one for $75 because it was my Apple card. Here's a trick I've learned as well: your Apple card does not register for like 3 days, especially if you do something on Friday or Thursday. It won't register until Tuesday of next week. So all of these are little tricks I'm learning as I'm on the poor side. I'm on the down end of investing. But with that said, I think rewards might be coming today. I really do. Now, have I thought that multiple times throughout the last 2 months? Yes. I don't want to lead anyone astray like, oh, today is a day that's different, because it's not. Today is a day, and it's the same as any day. Though with that said, H Wonder, the guy who is the technical side, he was sick over the weekend for Halloween because they were supposed to release it on Halloween, and they didn't. Made a lot of people freak out. And the price, it drives the price down, right? Because people don't believe in it all of a sudden, or they're afraid they're about to get scammed. When ultimately, I don't know what to tell you. It's been nothing but fun and exciting for me. A lot of people got burned when he did you get nothing.eth. Send something to this, you get nothing, and you will get nothing. That's the only guarantee. And so some people sent him a lot of money. For what reason? I don't know. But then they get upset that they got drained. They didn't even get drained. They literally had to go, I want to do this. And then it says, hold up, wait a minute. This is going to cost you 99% of your money. Are you sure you want it? Before they could even finish saying you want to do that, they go, no, do it now, do it now. And ultimately, that definitely drove some of them to the poorhouse for a second. One guy yesterday even confronted the main guy on the streets, like following him around like a stalker. And he got into an altercation, which is crazy. But it just goes to show you how many people are in it, how many people are doing stuff. Just like keep saying that today is the day I win the lottery. Today is the day I win the lottery. Lottery, me and the lottery. Thank you for that comment. But I understand the apprehensiveness and or the not knowing how to do it, very much so, because I didn't know how to do it 2 months ago. And um, after doing the mining event, you have to connect your MetaMask or your Trust wallet or any kind of Web3 wallet. I am doing that in quotes because I don't know what to call them. Connect your wallet directly to Pondex, the DEX, the decentralized exchange, and you can easily make an exchange. People get nervous because in the past I've connected this same wallet to um, fake people, to people that robbed me. Basically, took all my funds out, and that really did sting for me because I lost $400 here, $500 there from that hex coin. If I tell you all the coins I've lost money on, let alone there's a coin like this. Listen to this. There's a coin called DUSTcoin, and I'm like, my name's DUSTiN, and that's a dust coin. This must be a sign from God. Oh, I'm getting the band back together. Let's go, DUSTcoin. I put $420 into it, which instantaneously turned to $20. And then I tried to get my swap it back to get my money back in some way. And it cost me $400 to get $20 back. I was like, oh no, oh no. And to be honest, that's how I learned to not hit that red button because I did that with. It even said, "Hey, bud, I'm not sure you want to get in on this dust coin. It might affect your thing 99%." I go, I don't even know what that means. Affect me 99%. Oh, be quiet. I'm going to do it. This is a message. This is a sign. I'm doing it. Be quiet. You're a computer. You don't know. And then boom, all my money was gone. And I'm like, okay, lesson learned. And now I've not done that since. Especially, I almost did it on PonCoin. I did get $80 from Pon. You got $80 from Pon. How'd you do that? How'd you get $80 from Pon? I got $52 from Pon from being one of the first people to use the DEX. They gave out their first test rewards, and it was $52. They gave away I don't know how much, but over $1 million they gave away to the users, and within a day it was already back because people traded it right back because we all can tell that it's coming back to us, and others don't know for sure, and I get it. I get it. But with that said, it's definitely happening. I bought at all-time low and sold and doubled my money. Oh, perfect. That's perfect, bud. That's how you do it. Especially if you can watch on Dex tools. I bring that up again because it's a game changer for me. It's a way that I can watch each buy, each sell, and really draft off of people that are buying and selling bigger than me, twice the money I'm buying and selling with, and it's definitely worked out. The gas prices have gone up this week. I'd say in the last 5 days they've gone up to like for being $3, $1 to $3, up to like $8, $10, which is like ouch. But the amount of money we're going to generate and create from using the decks, I think it's gonna flatline everything and make it look like it was nothing compared to how much you make, and that's, again, why I am so excited. Again, I guess, granted, I really do feel like it's happening today, I guess. It just seems like it's all they keep dropping little nuggets. Like the one guy said, "I feel better now," and he's no longer had he had to get COVID there for a week or so. It's very my friend Dustin told me not to sell. He said, "Don't do it, comfy wumpy." Well, that was the old Dustin because the new Dustin's all about taking profits. If you double that money, take it out, put it in. Here's the other thing: put it in a stable coin. Like they have U.S. dollar coin on there, and I think a Tether coin, but I've never used Tether. Uh, but I have definitely learned that if I don't want it to move around, I'm going to uh, I'm going to easily put it in dollar coin, and especially when I want to move it to Coinbase and then sell it on Coinbase to put it back in the bank. Wasn't there some anti-front running trick? Yes, there was that the developer did. It's not even that he did a trick. What he did was say, "Okay, here's the coin. This is the address." Um, but I believe there was something like, "But I don't suggest anyone try to buy it." And then all these degenerate degens, like I am at this point, I've become one. So we're like, I know for sure if I get to be one of the first people that buy it, that I will then be able to dump it on all the people that come in after me. And the trick was is that there was no coin until we mined the coin, and, so the people that went in there and did that were all bad actors or a little bit greedy, trying to be the first one, trying to be the one to get the quickest, and the biggest amount at the lowest price. If anything, they wanted to then turn around to dump it on the main guy, because they wanted to make him look like he failed. And then they were all very, very butthurt, as I would have been too. But they were very, very hurt when they found out that all of that was for naught, and they lost that money. And that money did become part of the liquidity pool for the people who mine. And I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that that's what happened for sure. Um, because people then accused him of doing a trick and trying to be shady. And he's like, I never told anybody to do that. I told people we're going to mine. And I released the mining date and I released it all. So the people that jumped and hit that button when it said you're going to lose 99% of your money, definitely lost 99% of their money, and that sucks. And if it hadn't happened with me with Dustcoin, knowing that I hit that button and after it warned me, I wouldn't be able to say as much. But I almost hit that button on PonCoin, but I saw that it's going to affect me 99%. Not Dustcoin again. Nope, not me. So I don't know if there's other fellas or people that did it, if they've ever even saw that red line before. but I have a feeling that they had because most of them have been around crypto longer than I have, and 99% of crypto have been rug pulls and or disingenuous people that launch a coin only to come back and see them liquidated. So, boy, that's a lot of information. I feel like I'm giving you guys really good insights that I keep circling back on. That was a good question. It allowed me to answer that and circle back on DustCoin. So I feel good about that. Not a lot of people in the chat. Let's see why. Is there a bigger chat going on? Probably. So this dork, there's a new dork coin. It's based off of some dude, and that one has already gone up, but then dropped to the bottom, dropped out, and there's nobody in there. Um, let's see. Let's see if there's any new tweets. Uh-huh. It's very common in crypto to see people sell too soon and miss out on the astronomical amounts of wealth. That's from the main guy an hour ago, so we think it's coming. Because that's the other thing is I'm afraid. There's part of me that's afraid that I'm going to now that I know how to take profits, I'm going to take them too soon. So with the amount that I have, I need to be careful. The other thing that happened is when he launched his coin and he announced all these things, the Pepe team broke their contract and took the money that they were saving for Coinbase and all this stuff and dumped over $2 million. Just basically did a rug pull. Oh wow, yeah, I think I remember they got put at the end of the actual coin redemption list. You're correct, and they were at the end of the list. The people at the end of the list that actually went in and claimed, those people got more than the people that claimed early. That's the other thing is he's trying to be as fair as possible to the people that were rugged, that messed up. He's trying to be fair to them, except most of them didn't realize and or believe when he said, "Okay, if you got lost nothing, or if you lost something on you get nothing, you can go ahead and claim now." Most people didn't go do it. They're just so upset, or they blocked him, or I don't know. I really don't know. But a lot of people did not even do that. Some did. Some got their money back. But a lot of people that mined at the very end, like in the last few minutes or last 50 miners or something, last hour, they definitely got way more than they put in. One guy put in $80 and got like $400 worth of PonCoin out of it. It was just at the very end, and the smaller amounts got bigger returns because the bigger money all mined right away, right? They don't have anything they're holding back. They trust the guy. They know the guy for years, and they were like mining. The most you could mine was 5 ETH. So he mined with 5 ETH. He opened up another wallet. He mined with another 5 ETH. So there's people out here that have done that. But even those people that I've heard of, they've not sold any of their pond. Like they're just holding on to it because they know it's going to go through the roof once we get these rewards, and they have the money to do that, right? So they're doing that. But the people that at Pepe though, they were so mad at this guy, so mad at him, and they literally dumped on their whole people, and they might be going to jail for it, to be honest, because they broke the contract. It's a contract. They broke that contract, dumped out on people like me that I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So that's when I took all the rest of my money and jumped into Pawn because I was like, I can't deal with this Pepe anymore. It's too volatile for me. Too many bad actors. But I can tell you rest assured that Pond has tried its best to be fair to the little guy. Being a little guy, I can say that because it's definitely taught me a lot, as well as I'm way over all in. I'm so all in that it's ridiculous. Let's see what the Pond ETH says. Pond coin. Let's see if there's any. Will you be there? Okay, so this is the tweet that's made everybody go crazy today. We are hard at work preparing for liftoff. Does anyone around here know what diamond boost is? And then it shows us a little graph here. And again, this is all gamifying. Diamond boost, and then it says top ranking, and then it says pro miner. So I'm a miner, so I'm gonna get a bonus there. I'm a top ranking person because I'm 24th frequency, uh, swap frequency, and I don't know about my diamond boost. I think that's if you have the same amount that you mined. If you have that same amount or more, I think that's when you get a diamond boost. But I've definitely gone under, and I've definitely sold some, if not for just bills, but I think I've gotten back up. I think I've gotten back up. I've definitely gone back over a billion, but I don't know if I've gotten. I don't know if it was 9 or 1009. I don't know for sure. I guess I could look. I guess. See if there's any other fun news. I've written me a pawn song. I got to finish that, and it's just a little jammer, little jam, little pond, a little swamp rock. All right, I don't see much else. The other thing is people are saying that they've already been okayed to go on Gemini and Binance, because Binance every day has been tweeting something about it. Um, and so in other words, as soon as they release the rewards, they might also that night or the next day be listed on all these other sites, which is just again going to make that arrow go up so high that the rest of all these little mountains and valleys are going to look like deserts because of the rocket ship of uh, of a green arrow. Yes, most of these are hopes and wishes and in my own mind. That's another big thing I've learned is how much we believe what our own mind tells us when our own mind has no idea about the facts of a situation. Much like DUSTcoin, I didn't know the facts, but I dove in. I didn't know the facts even about Shiba Inu, but I rode that thing to its all-time high, and everyone's like, "You gotta have diamond hands, you've gotta hold." And the people that are telling you that are the people that learned how to take profits, and they want you guys they want everyone else to hold on to their money and hold on to their coins while they take out their money and then buy more coins when it goes back down because 'cause they've learned that lesson a long time ago. But getting in it only a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago at this point, I definitely have learned that it's not gonna stay up there the whole time, and it can way back down, way back down. Oh, there we go. It's a nice little crack of the skull. Welp, I think we're out of time, kids. I'm not getting any other questions. I've got Gina. We can speak with Gina in the live chat here real quick. Let me see.
Oh, there we go.
Boop, boop. If Gina wants to speak, I got you live on YouTube. If you want, zero pressure. Uh, just an invite, just because I'm about to wrap up the show. If there's no other questions or no other information to be given, I've given a lot of information. I feel pretty good about it. I don't feel like I was too repetitive. We'll see. But this has been a good show, fun show. Oh, look, there's me over there. That pink thing is my live thing. I've got two shows on X right now: a live viewing one and a comment room talking chat. But thank you, Gina. We all saw that 100. We appreciate you. And I appreciate you so much for reaching out. And I hope because I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. And she's very sweet and was like, look, if you ain't eating, I'm like, oh no, I didn't eat for like half a day. I'm sorry. It's difficult to be like, oh yes, please send me money because I just feel so bad. You know, I feel bad. You ever felt bad before? Me too. Well, This is the part of the show where we say, stop the insanity, everyone. Corporations are not people. Let's get money out of politics, because it's the number one factor that is driving a wedge between citizens of the United States. It's money. Why? Because money used to be said used to be free speech, right? But then what happened? Supreme Court said corporations are people and money equals speech. So all of a sudden, yeah, you're free to say it if you got money, but the more money you have, the more your voice will be heard, the more your voice matters. So what's happened? A bunch of billionaires put money into these silent hush money funds, and it's been a war on the poor since 1920, 1930, 1929, whatever it was, when Roosevelt made people pay 90% on anything over $100,000. And all of a sudden, what happened? America was awesome. Everybody had the middle class. We had people buying homes. We had people getting out of the Great Depression. And then 19, what was it? Nixon, he changed it from 90% to 75. Uh-oh. And then in the 1980s, it went from 75 down to 50. Uh-oh. And then 2012, now they pay 30%, which led the richest guy in the world to say, you know what, you guys? I pay less of a percentage tax than my secretary, so we should probably tax. Oh, hello, Gina. You've come up to speak. I see. Let me go ahead and turn this up. You know what, you guys? I pay less of a percentage tax than my secretary. Hi there, Gina. How are you? So we should probably tax.
I'm good.
Oh, hello, Gina. You've come up to speak. I see. Doing well. Thank you again for reaching out to me the other day. I'm sure you've heard me sit here and apologize and go all through it.
No, you're great. I just wanted to let you know that I got trauma, and you were talking about how you got you were on the top on ship. I was too. But I didn't make it to the top. I sold the top. But on Saitama, I sold the day before it dumped, and I was able to pay off my house.
Oh, that's amazing.
It really is. And I just want to help other people now.
Oh.
I've put money PNDC into my brother's wallet and into my son's wallet.
Awesome.
And I just want everybody to be financially free. Definitely, my husband and I are retired, we're older, but we don't have a lot of money. But if I can help somebody, I want to help them.
Well, I'm definitely in the market for help. If especially if the rewards don't come in the next couple of days, I'm definitely going to have to take all my pond out to pay rent. They gave me an extra week, and I'm going to have to pay some things. So I'm definitely on the edge of either glory or ruin. But I'm on the edge of something. And again, I always think of people being in the same position as I am. So I always go, I don't want anybody to sacrifice, because I would be sacrificing to give to someone. So you're right. You've done it. You've done an amazing. Paying off your house is huge.
It really is. I just got lucky. I really did. And I'm hoping to do the same with Pond. I actually did put money into Uniswap, but I was so quick. There was no night, no warning, and I paid less than $10 in gas fees, and it was gone. The whole amount was gone. I cried all day. My husband supports me in my crypto. I would say I'm no addiction to it.
Oh my gosh, talk about it! I have that impulse control issue like crazy.
So I knew I watched it. I go, oh my gosh, I had.
Oh, good. Good for you.
Yes, but I didn't tell my husband.
Yep. Good happening. Good for you though. That's funny. That's good.
Yeah, so I lost money, but then I'm hoping to make it back.
Did it let you claim that first thing? Did it let you claim that at all on the last day or anything?
I'm sorry, I don't.
The time that you lost because you were early without the warning, did it allow you to redeem that at all or claim that?
I didn't know you could.
Yeah.
I missed that somewhere, and I get all of his tweets.
Yep.
He drives me crazy sometimes
He
because I'm
does.
up on.
He does. He drives everyone crazy. I definitely they keep going. Oh, I love how it's going crazy and it's the anticipation. I go. It's good for some people, but for some of us that are freaking out 24/7, it's not that great. It's not that great for me. Like it becomes a negative thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know. My husband's like, Polly, yes. And my phone's going crazy, so I have to turn the volume down and get some sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun ride. It's a lot different than anything else I've been in, because I'm telling you, I have been effed in the ass with no lube. So I tell my husband, sorry,
You're fine. You haven't said anything bad. Just said something funny. That's all.
It's so true. I mean, I've been just screwed, and don't ever get into early pre-sales. Got so screwed on Big Eyes, and then the other guy, I shouldn't say his name, but I'm going to Bull. He fucked us all over.
Bull who? I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Yeah, he's just a piece of shit. He just screwed us all. And so I was, when I found Polly, I pray that this guy is actually legit compared to all the others.
Yeah. And I think part of me was like, if he's fighting the Nazis, he's fighting things that are subliminally happening with those ape things. And I was like, boy, I didn't see that at all at first, though I felt it. I didn't notice it, right? I could just tell, but I didn't engage at all or dwell on it at all. But then after seeing the video and going, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then that's all I can see now. That's all I can see is that it's a definite mess.
Yeah, me too.
So they might have lost that. They might have lost that case, but at the same time, no one else fought that case. No one else pointed that out and went to court about it. So I still stand with that, and I applaud them for it.
Me too. There's a lot of good in that man, but he reminds me of an old Hollywood soul. I think he's been reincarnated. He's just a crazy man, but there's something about him, and I get feelings about people just as I did with you.
Uh-oh.
I feel like you're a good person, so that's why I follow you.
Oh, that's sweet. I am a good person. I'm definitely something too good. Too fault. But with that said, Gina, I would definitely. Here's the thing I've been asking for a while is somebody to make a loan that I could pay back. So if you would think of giving me a gift, as long as you would think of it as I would pay you back once I created my own wealth from this, I would be down with that at that point because that's a whole different situation. Because I definitely do not want to, you know what I mean? I just don't. There's part of me that has a hard time accepting gifts on TikTok that are equivalent to like pennies, right? But I just to sit there and go, oh, now when I give gifts, I don't want anybody to tell me not to give gifts, and I don't care if they tell me to stop. I'm going to keep giving them because I want to. So it is a very weird position inside my own mind where I'm like, I can give gifts, but nobody can give me gifts.
Right.
So if you were to let me think of it that way, I would definitely be down for any kind of gift at that point. But see, all of a sudden I go from no to how much can I get? You know, which again, that's what I've always got to fight.
Right. Yeah. Well, we'll have to talk.
That's very sweet of you.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. And I do enjoy you a lot. You're very entertaining and very funny.
Well, thank you very much. I've definitely worked my whole life at being funny and playful and trying to stay who I am here, I guess. And I've done a pretty good job. I'm pretty good at being myself.
That's great. Just keep being you.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you for talking and coming up and making this work. I really appreciate it because everybody else tapped out and you came in and you said hi and talked. That's great. This was an experiment that went well now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, let's give it up for Gina, everyone. Let me give her a little applause for coming up. You want to say goodbye to the people, Gina?
Bye, people.
There's a whole 5 people that are saying goodbye back right now. Goodbye, Gina. It's definitely a crypto day and a day that my brain is fried. Sorry. That's okay, Awful Waffle. Your brain can be fried. It's all right, bud. Maybe I'll send you that song after I get finished writing it. The Spawn song. Thinking about making it a little bit of a techno beat behind it because it makes my friend from Hawaii, Crypto Surfer, pumped. I don't know why he gets pumped when he listens to techno. I'm like, all right, maybe I'll put a little of that behind this swamp rock. Swamp rock. Fun. Well, let's say none but love, and I hope everybody gets rich. I hope we all get rich. I'm a man for the people, and I have nothing else to say. Thank you guys. Thank you, Islanders. All the Meltdown Islanders who commented. Les and Fathom and Awful Waffle and Crystal up in the air. Got none but love for everybody. I super appreciate you guys hanging out, especially with no Sean. I know how difficult that is. If it's just Dustin, I get it. Me too, I say. I get it. So there's another $6,000 buys. We're going to go. Here we go. Let's go hop in the pond, y'all. Feel free to message me if you got questions. I'm on X. That Dustin Show. Come find me. Let's go. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. So long.